Hi, my name is Riley and I'm here to talk to you about water fasting. I will talk about my experience and as I've just completed a 10-day water fast, and I did a daily video diary on how I was feeling, what I was going through, and just so that people can have a look and see for when they're doing it, and then they can compare. I'm an aromatherapist, reflexologist, Reiki master teacher. I've studied feng shui. I've done module 2 of body alignment and TRE, which is trauma release exercises. I follow the Louise Hay principles on how the emotional issues are related to the physical issues. I have been in the industry for 20 years and have owned and worked in health shops, so I have a fair amount of knowledge about supplementation. In these past 20 years, I have been fasting, and usually a water fast. I have tried other ones, but I find that the water fast is the best one for me. You'll have to work out what works for you, and if you are very ill or you have a chronic disease of some sort, you've got to be careful, and it would probably be better to work with a fruit fast or a raw food fast, juicing. Even with the water fasting, I've tried many ways of doing it. I've done 1 day, I've done 3 days, I've done 3 days in a week for a few weeks in a row. I've done 7 days, 10 days. The most I've done is 14 days. It's quite hard, but if you're in the right frame of mind, then things go quite smoothly. If you're not in the right frame of mind, then it's very difficult and you'll probably land up giving up before you get to the end. And I've done that many times. So I've just completed the 10-day fast. I was in the right frame of mind. I was strong mentally and physically, and I got through it quite easily. I didn't really get hungry much. I had a few moments where I had a little bit of hunger, but just drinking water seems to help that pass. And then on the last day, as you're getting to the finishing line, then that's when it's hard and you just want to eat because you know you're nearly there. But I got through that. And then coming out of the water fast and going into food, that's also quite hard sometimes. So it's important to juice or liquidize so that your stomach can get used to the food, and to eat very slowly and a little bit at a time. And then you can add the raw foods for a few days, and then you can start adding cooked food. It's best not to have meat and eggs for a little while, just so that your stomach can get used to digesting the food before you go there. So while you're detoxing, you will have symptoms of the detox. You've got all your elimination organs, and those are the places you usually feel things. So your liver, your kidneys, your skin, they will all be affected by this. So make sure you help them along as you go. You will be feeling things like headaches, body aches are the worst. You might get skin rashes. I get this terrible rash thing across my head. It's like a sort of a virus thing. So it's more like shingles or chicken pox than a rash. So you've just got to feel it out. And if you get worried, then, just check it out. But it's usually about the fast. So you've just got to push through it, and eventually it goes away. Usually you'll have a white coating on your tongue, and you might have some body odor and smelly breath, but that is just part of the process, and you're detoxing if you have those things. You will lose a fair amount of weight, but you must remember that once you start eating food, then you'll put on 1 or 2 kilograms in the beginning, and then it'll level out. And then it's important to stay on track with the healthy eating so that you can keep the weight off. Because remember that when the faster you lose the weight, the quicker you put it back on. It's also important to remember with fasting that you get weak and you don't have a lot of energy. So if you're going to do something like a 10-day fast, then it's important to remember that it would be difficult at work and with your family and that kind of thing. So maybe take some leave, or make sure you've got someone to help you in the house and with the cooking and that kind of thing. So the daily videos are quite short. They're between 2 and just under 4 minutes. And it just goes through how I'm feeling, the body aches, what I do to help them, and mentally and emotionally. So you must remember that there's always emotional issues attached. The toxins are usually held in the fat cells, and so as the fat breaks down, so the toxins are released. So I'll be posting these videos on social media, and if you've got any questions, you can just comment, or you can go to my website, naturesremedy.co.za.